Hey guys, what's up? Just playing some arena today. Playing the Explorer format, which is kind of like Pioneer Light. And yeah, I've been just kind of playing some Magic here and there and climbing the ranks again a little bit. I think I'm around Gold 1 right now, and it's been an interesting climb, definitely. It was pretty easy at the beginning. It's getting a little bit more difficult now. Lots of decks I haven't seen or I don't know how to play against. Um, and there's been times where the arena algorithm has been kind of shooting me in the foot in terms of like my draws and the variance. Been getting a lot of like one lander hands, two lander hands, that sort of deal. And then I won't see a land for like 3 or 4 turns, and it's just kind of been a rough experience, I guess, with the draw mechanic. Um, I am playing 25 land plus 2 searches, which generally means I should see a third or fourth land by my turn 4. And I'm not, a statistic guy, so I haven't really done the math behind that, but it seems about right, for the amount of lands plus search ability I have with some of my cards. I can cycle with trucks to get some lands, search for Skanta to get some lands. S you know, Unfortunately, Narset doesn't fetch me a land, but and I don't have the draw power of Archmage's Charm to draw me into land, so the experience has been definitely a little bit more different. But when I do get there, when I do get to my fourth, fifth land, and I have my cards up to interact and all that jazz, the deck's been pretty good, honestly. Um, it's great against uh, a lot of the artifact aristocrat style decks just because we have portable holes and marches, which kills cats and ovens fairly easily. And a lot of their creatures are 3 power and lower, so you can like play Shatter in the Sky and they won't get any advantage out of that. So I think that's my favorite matchup is playing against those type of decks. It used to be the worst type of deck to play against because as control you have really no way to deal with the oven back then. The oven was kind of hard to remove, um, without if you're not playing like modern, you don't have prismatic endings and stuff like that. You don't even have Teferi to bounce back the oven, and so they can just keep cat slash oven you to death. And but now since we have portable hole and the marches, oven's not too difficult to kill off, which is kind of nice. But you do have to be a little wary of their other cards, such as um, the planeswalkers and some of the pingers, and they do go wide, so be careful of that. If they go too wide, you might not be able to keep up. Um, the most obnoxious planeswalkers I've played against so far have been Omniscius and Chandra, I guess. She doesn't do too much against this deck, but the fact that she can uptick and ping you um, 2 damage per turn kind of hurts. I haven't played against the big Chandra, the Awakened Chandra. I assume she'd be just as difficult to deal with if you don't have Aether Gust or something in the board to deal with her. And um, yeah, I think that's mainly the decks I've played against. Is those types, and against other control, it depends. If I, get Doan Beetle and stuff like that, my control matchup's been pretty good. Plus, I have to search for a Skanta, which kind of helps for the long run. Uh, in the game, and Narset kind of invalidates Teferi if they're playing their big mana Teferi and they don't get rid of Narset. Same with me. If I don't get rid of their Narset, it's kind of makes Teferi that much worse. The Emperor's been pretty good. Um, yeah, she's just great removal. Gotta be kind of careful with her, cause there's a couple times I misplayed with her where my opponent has a creature with vigilance, and I thought I can just flash it in to kill the creature, but I forget the Emperor can only kill stuff that are tapped. So just be careful with using Emperor. But if she sticks on the board, she can generate pretty good advantage. She can start just pumping your tokens, which is nice. She makes her token herself, and you have Shark tokens, and you also have um, Arvindale as token generators. Mana base wise, I've kind of kept it the same. Nothing really too much to talk about. I've tried to only minimize my sources of blue down to just 5 non blue sources, which are the 3 sources here you see here: Castle, Inganjo, and Plains, and 2 Field Runes. Uh, the reason why you don't want to play too many, just one source of sorry, sources that don't give blue is because you want to have blue up for turn 3, which is going to be our major turning point in the game. So you need Narset to fetch for removal and threats later game threats, assuming you don't draw them, and you need Absorb to stop their threats. So turn 3 is kind of like our pivotal game plan. It's where if we can't get these out on the board or don't have these up, then we're going to be behind, playing behind. And yeah, so double blue for turn 3 is very important. And double white, we can kind of mostly get there. I haven't run into issue getting to double white by the time I get to turn 4. So that hasn't been an issue, but I have had issues where getting double blue was kind of difficult. Getting one white, one blue source turn 1, turn 2 is fairly easy. You almost never have any issues with that. But just getting to double blue turn 3 is extraordinarily important. Outside of that, the deck is pretty self-explanatory. In my deck profile, I kind of just um, explain the deck in pretty good depth, I think. And I haven't made too many changes since then. I think the only other change I've made is I added another farewell to the side deck here. Side deck, I haven't tested any of it out. It's just all theory. But it's a pretty solid side deck. I don't think there's anything tricky about it. Um, nothing super duper noteworthy. A pretty standard side deck there. Just good stuff. Good white, blue stuff. Dot side deck. So, anyways, let's hop into a couple games. I'm gonna try to climb. I don't know how my games are gonna go today. Every time I try to stream, the game's gone pretty bad. I'll be honest. When I'm playing off stream, I do really well, and I think it's just because I'm commentating while playing, and my decision making just gets that much more worse. So, yeah, if I play pretty badly, it's been a while. Plus, when I play, I kind of suck at it when I'm talking. Anyways, let's play the irrigate farmland here just to get our island typing. So you see how this typing is very important. It allows us to play Glacial and Bantress untapped. Oh, this could be a rough one. Oh, that's pretty rough. We can heal up and shatter and stuff, but I hope they play something weak. We probably want to save the march for the vortex. It's kind of awkward. I think next turn I'm gonna march the vortex, or I guess I can march it now and discard a card. Oh, I think I do this. There you go. I'm sorry, I was just not used to the phases there. So if I do this, I can counterspell up. And then I can also blast them with the this thing next turn. This I don't know. I can trade 1 for 1 and get the absorb off and ward wipe, or just save my absorbs and then ward wipe them turn after turn. I mean, I'm just gonna let this resolve then, and take the damage. And I don't know if that's the correct play. I'll be real honest. Oh shit! That gives it haste. Ah. Okay. All right. That was a misplay already. Yeah, man. Alright. I would have not let that thing resolve if I knew it gave it haste like that. Alright. Well, I guess I kind of screwed up there. Damn. Granted, I think I should still be okay. I'm just down more cards now, though. Yeah, I should have just absorbed and then board wipe. Traded 1 for 1. Heal up. I was being greedy and didn't read that. I mean, luckily we drew a lot of marches, so that was great. Man, that sucks. They keep having these cards where I can't gain life. Oh, you know what? Maybe I should have exiled another card in hand, killed this thing, and then negated that. Oh man, I am just not playing well right now. I realized my mistake right after that happened. Should have exiled with the march, killed that.
My prowess is unmatched by my peers.
I think.
I have just the trick for this.
And at least I got this. So as long as we can stabilize, I think we'll be fine. I don't know if I'll be able to ever cast these absorbs again. Man. It's kind of frustrating because, yeah, now that's just impossible now, I think. I need another board wipe to survive this. I have 1 more shatter, so if I don't get the shatter, then I think I'm just dead. Next turn.
Keep an open mind.
Nope. Yeah, there was a lot of misplaying on that end right there. What I should have probably done was kill the dinosaur. Could I have done it? Or maybe I should have removed two white cards. I don't know. I think the fall was me letting that giant resolve. It's whatever hands. But I think I can cycle the sharks away to try to get another land. So we're on the draw, so I think I should be able to get another land. Okay, it's not bad. Hmm. I'm gonna leave my mana open, I think. I can either shark or absorb. Probably shark just to make sure I get that land. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. I think I just played the plains and pass here. I can either absorb or Wandering Emperor or commit. Either one. Yeah, I'll probably play this on a blue source, so I have a third source of blue. Five mana. Okay, we're definitely not allowing that to resolve. Hmm. I don't think I need to Emperor just yet. I think I'm just gonna play tap out right now.
There are so many. Meditate and prepare.
I think I'll get a portable hull just to kill one of these, maybe? Because I'm gonna try to defend Narset and get the commit off. Oh, he has that, I guess.
Commotion.
We're gonna try to draw a land. Okay. Kill the token. And then Emperor. The big guy. I guess so. Him getting life is not super important, I don't think.
Anyone who harms my people must contend with me. You are not.
This was overwhelming.
Hmm. I can just lose everything, which I would not mind, honestly. I just need another land then. Okay. I do not mind losing my search if it means he loses everything also. I think I can leave my graveyard.
new moves to teach you.
Yeah, at that point, I don't think he can do much else. So if I wish I had another land earlier though. I would have been able to defend the Narset. I would have been able to defend Narset and then get the commit off, but unfortunately didn't draw another land. And I couldn't flip Search up quick enough. But losing Search is not the worst, considering he's losing just the same amount of cards. I lose only the Search, and so I would be trading up in cards, I believe. So it's not a bad hand, assuming we get more playable stuff. We have a an every turn sort of thing. So I'll keep, like, I don't think this hand's gonna get any better. It's not super great, but it's not gonna get any worse, right? Island, and then we enable all of our glacials. Well, color and mana shouldn't be an issue. Now we have to find playable cards, so he's probably gonna take my Beetle or Shark, I would assume. I imagine Beetle is the most logical choice. But then again, if he's playing a creature-based deck, then he might not need to get rid of Beetle. Come on, guy. There's only 3 cards in my hand. Pick one. Okay. Search is good. Not assuming he has another, like, Beetle or something. Yeah, if we get any lands, we're just gonna dump it into our graveyard. We're looking for playable cards. This would be good in this particular matchup, I think. Thief gets the rat out. Then he's gonna try to reanimate the rat. Yeah. So I think I am going to exile this thing immediately. I'm gonna pay 3. He's gonna try to shark. This is this draw engine.
Once my partner's plans complete, I have my next breakthrough is close.
I could just Teferi this, I think. In terms of just getting rid of it. I do need a land though. Ooh. Alright. Yeah, that's perfect.
You'll soon bow. I know what must be done. Time is much more malleable than people think.
In theory, I think my Teferi's safe. I don't see him being able to kill this that easily. Give me my shark token, sure. probably buy this, play this, and try to make another shark. Try to make a bigger shark here. I don't think it's safe to...
Keep up the pace.
Okay, I have a shit ton of Teferis. I think I can play Kahira safely. And then just do that.
Facing me is choosing death. How I need results. Keep working.
Go ahead and flash in the Emperor. Maybe he has a counter spell.
Run away. You'll be safer.
I think I can just pressure him with the Emperor here.
We must protect the people.
No time for a break.
Strike fast and
Let's
strike
go
hard.
here. That's his face.
Savor your little victory while it lasts.
I think I can afford this. Yeah, I'm just gonna try to overrun him with a bunch of tokens. I have Teferi to, I guess, or march to kill whatever I need to kill. At this point, it doesn't matter, right? I'm not gonna be able to do anything. He's probably gonna get rid of the march. I mean, I have 2 other Teferis in hand. March makes the most sense. But I don't see him how he would come out. Okay. Still draws me a card, which is nice. But yeah, I made the right choice in playing that land here. Now I can make another token, or I can make her bigger.
Hurry.
I think I'm safe to make another token. I can just keep pumping this one up, I think. Right now, since he's kind of...
We've got the edge in this fight.
Nah, maybe I should have made it smaller, or I don't know. That one's debatable. That's a debatable. This play is also debatable right here. I have 2 ways to negate and absorb, so I'm not too worried. Sure. I'm thinking he's looking for the rat guy. He's getting a lot of lands. He's playing 28 cards, right?
Let your blade do the talking.
Let's skip to the good part.
At this point, we can just pay life. and then just keep untapping our lands. Our life is not gonna matter anymore, so I might as well just have mana open up. Mm, pretty annoying, but I'm gonna keep my mana open. He can take whatever card he wants. The absorb, the commit and absorb are essentially counter spells. So I mean, he needs like a board wipe to win at this point, right? Okay, that was pretty good. I don't know what else Tezrak does. Let's see. Draws 2, discard 2 unless you discard an artifact, so it's always net. It's a +1 always, mostly. Target artifact becomes a artifact creature. You know, honestly, I think if he wasn't as greedy, he should have made his portable hole into a 4/4. That would at least given him something to do with that thing. Granted, I had my own portable hole. I'm not too sure at that point if he knew I had a portable hole in hand or not. Um, I'm not too sure what else he was trying to look for, but getting rid of the getting rid of this rat guy really, really slowed down his game plan. Thank God I had a march up. Like I rarely use march to exile with my cards in hand, but lately I've been doing that and it's working okay. So I think one more win and we'll be at Plat 1. Alright, let's see. That's an okay hand. I think I'll play Glacials first and then Otawara. And hopefully get another source of like land. I think I do this. I won't be able to cast. This is the only reason I don't like playing. Absorb with like fill the runes and stuff because these don't give you blue sources. That kind of sucks. So this might be difficult. It's gonna get real big. It's gonna get real big. I think I'm just gonna dig. It's better, but not much better. I don't quite have an answer to that yet. I'm hoping to counter a spell. That's not what I wanted, but sure. Getting a lot of lands. I can take 4. I think I paid the full 3 here. If I'm gonna lose a card, I might as well lose it doing that. I'm just gonna try to stay alive.
Oh, this is gonna hurt.
But I think I lose this one. Got some quite spicy stuff.
My children drench them.
Aren't I the generous one?
No time for a break.
I think I have enough for portable hull and absorb,
Past,
but
present, and future are that hone your prowess.
oh shit! Why did it not? Oh my god! I did not untap the other one.
Yup, you're going down.
That sucks. Mine as well. Man.
You cannot see.
Oh my
All we
god.
wait for
I screwed it up, but I gotta get rid of Chandra. She's gonna ult next turn too. Yeah, fuck. Not Jordan Lance, who kind of sucks.
I'm known for my excellence. Time is much more malleable.
I messed up because I would have just let that resolve. Flashing the Emperor, protect a fairy, or Narset. So yeah, I think I'll lose this one. Oh well. That, and I can't seem to flip my search really quickly. I can flip it now, but
Seen that coming.
5? No, I still can't even flip it.
My words are for ambitious minds.
I will cull the weak.
Let's see. I don't know if this is a good idea. It's gonna trigger a bunch of times.
A gift that I will get what I want.
Hey, over here! This'll be easy.
Oh, you can cast that too. Wow.
Do what I demand.
Yeah, he's got it. I messed up on that one. Oh, Jesus. If I had been able to protect the fairy, I would have mana up to do stuff. But, yeah, screw that one up. Ideally, I'd flash in Emperor, make a token, block one of the spiders. My turn, I make another token. And then I should be able to either have Teferi or Narset survive. No, but I messed up on the tapping process. That's okay. Just move on to the next game and try from here. I'll play an island, then play glacial, and then another island. Okay, it's probably a Jund deck of some kind. I think I'm safe to just play a Arndale tapped. just to get it out of the way. Nothing too crazy yet. Now, I can get... I guess if he wants to spend time searching, that's fine. I'm gonna search for my win con here too.
I have practiced against many
Like
foes.
this combo is kind of dumb, but
Before action.
I have portable. I guess I can just grab a portable next turn and deal with his board. I'll get another Teferi some probably off the Narset, so not the biggest deal there. He might be able to get Corvul out. But I have Narset on the board, so if he does Corvul... Okay.
I have just the trick for this.
Hmm. I think double march is going to be the way to go. So I think I go... How many white mana do I need? I'm gonna need a lot of white mana. So I think I'll portable this thing first. He wants to sack his bird token thing, search one, that's fine. Let's get rid of this. Yeah, this is gonna be a tough matchup still. Now I gotta debate who's a bigger problem, Hikijiki or the cat here. I think Hikijiki I can deal with. Maybe. I guess the cat's not super threatening at the moment yet. I maybe can Memory Deluge and try to draw for a white card. And then cast that, and then get rid of the Hikijiki. Like I said, I got a bit of time to answer this, so it's not a supreme threat already. Granted, Corvul might come out, and he might draw with it. I think I want to search first. The Emperor Shark. I only have one white card. I think I will exile this cat. This way, I think I can save her. Hubble comes in, he sacks the creature. He won't be able to draw. Okay. Hmm. 6 mana, huh? Let's just pass our turn here. Sure. If he sends Kobold at my face and Hikichiki at the Narset, I'll kill the Hikichiki with a Shark Typhoon. I'll let Corval resolve first. Block the Hikichiki.
I have reached my limit.
Alright, this is gonna be a very hard game. Okay, we can portable hole the other trail for sure. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, Koval is gonna need to die. Ah. Probably using March for 6 mana. Doesn't feel too good, but I think that's what we're gonna do here. Okay. I think I'll actually let him attack. Let's see what he sacks. Not the worst for me, I think. Oh, maybe it is. Ah, he draws a card and he makes it. I forget that. Shit. Okay. Yeah, I should have just killed this thing before it did that. That way he doesn't draw the one with the cat. Because the cat's free. Yikes! I messed that one up. That's fine, I guess. Hmm. Here, I think I can just afford to memory deluge. Take the damage and then memory deluge. There's no point in playing a Narset at the moment. Okay, it's not a crumbling trail. Okay. Here, I can board wipe. That would probably get me back into the game. Double Warring Emperor. I'll maybe absorb. Here, I think I'm gonna try to dig again.
If you wish to surrender now, I understand. Keep an open mind.
Berry seems good also. I can also march. I can march the cat, I think. Is what I want to march. Ah, nah, none of it seems too good, I'll be honest. Not, not getting through phew, my board wipes is kind of screwy. I don't know how many cards I digged already. 11, 14 cards down my deck so far. So the next Narset I cast, I should in theory be able to... Yeah, I'll probably lose Narset here. Although I might just die to these double mayhems though. I think here I'm safe to do this. And I could still cast the please give me a board wipe. I need it. I guess he would win if he has that like that card that sacrifices and makes a
I'm
token.
home.
This is what you get for hurting my people.
I can't imagine him not letting the Emperor live. But just by making a bunch of food tokens and sacking it, he can ping the Emperor for 1. Sure. Alright. Narset needs to get a... Yeah, Narset needs to get a board wipe. I can let the Emperor die, honestly. I need to dig deep for my board wipes.
Meditate.
Oh.
Prepare.
I have got new moves to teach you.
Create a food token. I think I'll kill one of the cats here, so... You can make double cats next turn. So I think I have to kill one of the cats. As part of my win condition here. I don't think I can absorb anything. Oh, I should have made a blocker rather than plussing the Emperor. He's casting a cat. Alright, I gotta do this so I live. If he sacks a cat, gets another cat, I think I just die there. This will at least allow me to live. Okay. Getting that's not the worst. Ooh. I guess he has mana for the trails now. Hmm. I think I'll Narset first. I gotta get rid of both of these somehow.
I train every day. No one is more prepared than
Because if he
me.
keeps making food tokens off the goose, I'm just gonna end up dying too.
Hone your prowess.
Here, I can get rid of the goose. So that he doesn't keep infiniting with the food token generation. Then I took Fairy to get rid of the Corval. He, yeah, he can make it the cat, it's fine. It's not Corval, okay.
I know what must be done. Not so fast.
May your blade strike true.
Now, if he draws the oven, I'm honestly just dead, right? Alright, well he drew the fucking oven, alright, that's fair. I'll still live. Yeah, honestly, if I can get this thing out earlier, I might live, but we'll have to see. I'll take damage.
Hurry.
That's good. I think I win here, right?
Put thoughtfulness before action.
At this point, I think I'll take this. This is it. Exile all grave, enchantments, creatures, and artifacts. Okay. I guess he draws another cat and I'm thinking dead, right? Oh shit, it does that. Alright, that's fine.
Strike fast and strike hard.
Man, that sucks. Maybe well, I had to get rid of the enchantment, otherwise I'd die to the freaking sure. One life. What can I do? Sure. I'm gonna start making shark tokens out of this.
No time for a break.
What do I do here? I think I'll make a shark token. I'm gonna try to heal myself up with my own shark token. By plussing Emperor and attacking next turn. In theory. Damn.
Show them how we greet our enemies.
Uh, Whatever. Just do this just to get rid of my lands. And putting stuff in my graveyard. keep that on top.
Hold that thought.
I think I can just buy Kahira here. Play this land. Play Kahira. Take the Kahira so I can block with it.
Strike fast and strike hard.
I think I'm gonna start attacking. No, let's wait a turn. I don't need to do any damage quite yet. Hmm. I am not sure if tapping out is a good idea.
Keep up the pace.
No point in attacking with a human. No! Ah, fucking. Oh my god.
Keep watch for intruders.
I wanted to heal, not do that. Now, if he sacks and cats, I think he just wins. Fuck. I meant to make. I meant to. Man, I think I lost. I think there's no way he doesn't have a cat, right? Oh, but I guess I can still do this. Okay. Let's keep upticking. I think I have enough spells to survive.
Let's skip
Whew,
that.
this is what a game. Sure. Okay. Hopefully we don't screw this up. We are going to attack. Slowly chip away. And we're gonna heal up with the Emperor just in case something goes wrong.
I am almost sad to see you go.
And then I can search and untap with Teferi. Yeah, so oh, I think that was it. That was one of the hardest game I've played. Very intense there. I misplayed a few times, but Yeah, came out on top. I don't know what the hell that is. Who cares? Anyways, damn, I think that was. I just had to keep my life above. I wanted to keep my life above at least one. Um, and so I guess he could have tried to cat. He had another cat. I would just counter that cat. So that was the thing when I was countering the first cat he casted. So I thought he casted that from the by sacking the food token, but he didn't. He just hard casted it. So once that happened, I realized if I let him resolve that cat, he pings me down to one, and then he just sacks uh the um the other food token for the other cat, and I would die there. But because I countered the cat, I spent 3 mana to counter the cat, so I saved myself 1 health, and I healed 3. That was enough to keep me alive by life support there. Um, the food token play where I fare well, I think I had to. Granted that um the 3 goose came back onto his battlefield and gave him food tokens. At that point, it didn't matter. Maybe I had to get rid of the oven. If I didn't get rid of the oven, it would have been game over anyway. So getting rid of the oven, getting rid of his graveyard, all of his cats and stuff helped to slow down the game so that I can stabilize. The Emperor play, I might have misplayed there a few times. I'm not too sure. Um, the Shark Typhoon, I just wanted something big. I wanted to start making, a bunch of shark um, tokens to overrun him with it. Because, me making an 8/8 shark token doesn't seem like a good use of my mana. If I just spent like 10 mana to make an 8/8 token, he'd probably just fatal push the thing and it'd be a waste. I might as well hard cast the Shark Typhoon and just um, pray and sorry, pray that I could stabilize and keep the Shark Typhoon around long enough so it generates value. Unfortunately, he had Boseiju, which killed the Typhoon, but I still managed to stick a shark and um, still kind of was able to go from there. I think the game would have been a lot easier if I did resolve the search, but I just didn't. I wasn't confident I was able to resolve search and then survive the next couple of turns. So when when I was finally able to resolve the search, that was basically game over, as you kind of saw there. Like I was able to have enough mana, just keep searching for counter spells, search for removal. So at that point, I don't think there was anything he could cast that would have mattered. Anything he would have cast, I would just heal up, heal off of it. Even if he cast a Thought Seize, I would have just counter Thought Seize, heal 3, keeping myself alive and out of range of getting pinged to death was my singular objective. Um, and yeah, that was good. Memory Deluge, I was hoping to get a board wipe off of Memory Deluge when I did that play. If it, I did I think like 14. I did Narset once, so that's 4 cards. I did Deluge once, which was another card, and then I did Deluge for 7, so I did 15 cards down my deck, and I couldn't pull a Shatter, which was unfortunate. If I was able to get Shatter off of the Deluge, I would have cleaned his board and stabilized a lot earlier, but I missed that, so I had to kind of play around that. Um, and yeah, so that was a very that was an extraordinary intense game there, where I was just kind of surviving by um, my basically life support. And yeah, as you can see, Farewell does what it does. Like you play the one Farewell for when it gets to late game, and you kind of need to reset the board state. If you have planeswalkers on the board like I did, I had Narset, Teferi, and the Emperor. If you have those on the board, and Farewell is just there to help you stabilize. It's granted it's a really bad early. Well, I wouldn't even say early removal. It's a late game stabilizer, and so you can kind of wipe people's board. Hopefully, stabilize yourself to survive long enough. And I think that was basically it. Narset was MVP. It helped kind of cuck um the giant dragon from drawing too many cards, which was great. Um, and then I think everything else is fine. Portal hole And March, as you can see, put in a lot of work. It got rid of his big creatures, got rid of his ovens, got rid of his cats, a bunch of stuff like that. So I think these two are definitely good in the deck. Um, Faithful was so-so. Faithful was kind of like my last resort to save myself from a big flying creature. But yeah, or just a planeswalker or something I can't remove. I sometimes I want to play three, but playing three feels bad because you're just giving them cards to draw. And so I think I just play two and pray that they just waste 2 mana to try to draw with a clue token or whatever. But I don't know. It's whatever's right. Hopefully they draw something bad, but they might draw something equally as good. Yeah, like Faithful Absent is one of those cards I'll keep in my hand forever. I'll either use it when I need to, or I keep it in my hand forever and never use it. So, um, yeah, Faithful is just one of those cards where it's an interesting card. I have a Shark that I can cycle, I guess. I'm going first, so I might be able to just cycle the Shark. Might be able to still naturally draw my third land here. Arena's been kind of screwing me with that though. I think getting my mana is more important right now than if he another Gagari deck. It's fine. He might be able to out tempo me here. Okay. Come on, just draw me a land. Fuck. Damn, I think I lose this one. He's up ahead in so much mana. And I went first and didn't get a mana here. Yeah, I think that's it. It's just maybe I could have killed the Land of War elves. But I think it didn't matter. I mean, he had the goose up anyways. And if I had a third source of land, I would have been fine. I would have absorb up. I fucking hate Arena's stupid algorithm. It's just one of those like gives you 2 lands and then it never gives you any other land. Like that doesn't even happen in real life that often, you know. Okay, so this is a playable hand. And yeah, I was a little greedy, but I had the shark. Oh, let's just play tapped. Don't have anything else to do, so I'll just tap it. Kind of a slow hand. I might just buy a hero next turn. Huh. Hmm. One of those cards I probably want to get rid of. I assume he has some sort of shark token. No reason to play anything either right now. Let's just wait it out. If he sharks and attacks me, I could just shark him back. Or I could just emperor it, I guess. Okay, it's a reanimator deck, so this might be issue. Okay, it's a token reanimator. Okay. Holy moly. I might just do Emperor then. Maybe Shark Typhoon's better.
Anyone who harms my people must contend with me. We must protect the people.
I'm just gonna be aggressive here.
Let your blade do the talking.
I assume he's gonna keep going for Faithful Mending. Next turn I'll Shark and I'm gonna probably do Search's Quantum now. It's pretty good. Don't need Portable Hole since he's not really doing anything with it right now. It's also pretty good. I just play Teferi. That's questionable, I guess.
Remember your training.
Let's try to clock him with this. Now, unless he had like a Domin's Veto or something.
Right
I
on
mean, I have
schedule.
board wipes and stuff.
Keep up the pace.
I think I should be okay. Now, I probably want to look for a land or something, I think. I think I'm gonna keep down ticking, up ticking the Emperor. I need some sort of spot removal besides commit. Okay. Yeah, that would definitely ruin his game plan.
That didn't go according to
Yeah.
I'll be back.
I don't think he's gonna cast any spells here. Yeah, if I had another land, I would have just exiled our graves, but quite unfortunate. Does he have another rat? Yep. All power, 8 power. Need to be able to get rid of this thing. I need to get rid of a lot of things.
I'm not
Man, I almost had it.
time for a break.
I just needed that land for farewell. Oh well. Come on. Yeah, even if I protected him, he would have just swung in for a game. Damn. Alright, alright. That's lame. Now I gotta play 2 more games to try to get to gold. Setback. Yeah, last game, if I committed, it wouldn't have really mattered too much. Maybe I should just left my mana open, but oh well. Double absorb, sure. We're going first. If for some god awful reason we need to use faithful. Hmm. Probably gets rid of my Teferi here. I can't see him getting rid of absorb. Unless he has another one in hand. Playing Lutri though, meaning he's playing a Highlander deck. Probably kill the blue and black source here. Guess we'll definitely go to that. What I can do is do this. Like this one. Now he has one black source. Oh, now he has two black source. He can't cast Bolus though. If he is playing Bolus. We're gonna try to get rid of his other blue source. Yeah, I had to do that. Don't need a land. Okay. The attacks, I'll probably just Wandering Emperor this. So much lands.
I've learned much during my travels.
Alright.
My judgment is final.
It's a pretty good one. Let's plus her before she gets like sniped by something.
We've got the edge in this fight.
I know my responsibility. Let's skip to the good part.
Hmm. I think I am just gonna snipe it, honestly. Oh, Maybe I should have waited. I don't know. I think sniping this thing might be more important.
Under my reach, neither vampire nor human. You fight for me now.
I know 88 ways to defeat you. I have just the trick for this.
At this point, I just uptick, I guess.
We need to move quickly.
Guards, to me.
I think she maybe should have saved it. So we can hourly world this thing, and then commit, and then do the thing.
My ways are not for the weak.
I don't think I want to cast any spells. I don't think I want to downtick Narset either.
Strike fast and strike hard.
Nah, he's opting on my turn. I guess he can do that. It makes it even worse for him because now he draws 0 cards.
Keep up the pace.
Yeah, I don't think he should have opted. Maybe unless he was looking for a removal spell for Narset. That'd be the only thing he can try to do at that point. Alright, let's give one more game. Yeah, I know the stream's going quite long. It's been a while since I played. But yeah, it's been some pretty good Magic, honestly. Most of it unfair, I would say. I'm thinking I'm playing a fair deck. I'm only playing counter spells and removal. I'm not really cheating anything into the battlefield or anything like that. Most of my opponents are playing some pretty tricky combo decks. That's okay. That's what Magic is about. May not agree with their playstyle, but they have every right to play it. Okay, we have a decent hand, and our opponent has mulligan down 1. I think it's gonna be important to just remove this thing. It's another Grease Fang deck. I think I get rid of my Storm Giant? Or one of my lands here, I guess. My Storm Giant might be handy in a bit, so I don't think I'll get rid of it just yet. They're probably gonna take my Absorb, I would assume. Or maybe no, Metafairy. Yeah, I can't let this resolve, I don't think. Just gonna keep passing turn. He's stuck on Lance. Nothing for me to do either. I'll make a shark token. Let's just put that to the other spot. We're both getting kind of stuck on land.
I'm not the city's overthrow.
Resolve to fairy. Puts me ahead, but he does have the ability to get Croxa out, perhaps. Well, I do have the farewell, which I'm probably gonna try to do. Grease Fang right now would be deadly. Okay. Paid 3. Think I am gonna try to get rid of this. Yeah, that way he doesn't get the Pantheon out. I'm okay if he takes because the treasure. If we can get a land right here, I think I just farewell and win.
Hurry!
Cool. Exile a grave, enchantment. I don't think I want an artifact because yeah, I can get rid of artifacts also. It does put. I think it puts this creature back in the grave though. Hmm. Keeps a treasure token. I guess I'm okay with him keeping treasure token, honestly. Okay. I think I put the Grease Fang back. I can kill the Goblin and exile the Grease Fang.
You need to slow down.
Let's just leave our mana open. So if I need a Dolan's Veto or something, I can also Dolan's Veto. I'm playing extraordinarily conservative right now. Greasefang deck is very good. Oh, okay, alright. I think he probably just couldn't think he'd come back from that. Alright, well those were a great couple of games. I hope you guys enjoy. Got the Platinum 4. Took 2 hours of grinding from Gold 1 to 4 just because some of the games were just insanely intensive right there. And yeah, cool. Yeah, I've been enjoying the deck. Yeah, it's stuff like Greasefang is the deck has a hard time dealing with unless I can get rid of their graves or just continually remove Greasefang. Um, he's probably the most threatening creature that they can play on turn 3. As you can see, I lost the 1 and I just beat 1. It's all a matter of just if I can get Farewell out, just annihilate their board, which is nice. I didn't exile the artifact because if I exile the artifact, it would have gave him his little. Oh no, I guess if it goes down, I guess I could have. I think I could have actually. Yeah, I think I could have exiled all the artifacts because looking at the modes, it exiles artifacts first, then the creatures come in play. So he'd mill 3 with the stitches, and then it would exile all the graves at the very end. So yeah, I guess in my play there, I should have just done all the modes and get rid of his treasure token. That way he wouldn't have been able to cast Grease Fang on top of casting the whatever else he played it. I totally forgot. But either way, it worked out for us. And as you can see, March is just absolutely MVP of the deck here. Like 4 Marches is definitely the best removal in the entire format right now, I think. Able to hit a lot of artifact stuff, hitting enchantments when we need to, hitting creatures. You can pay as much as you want. You can pay as little as you want. It's kind of like a Solitude. You can pay with cards in your hand. Worst comes to worst. Um, yeah, it's just an overall solid removal card. Faithful Absence so. I have a hate-love relationship with this card. I think keeping it at 2 is probably going to be fine. Portable Hole has been pretty good too. Portable Hole has been hitting ovens, cats, other small enchantments, just overall good card too. Um, and the only conflict is that, when we fare well, you just have to be careful of what's under Portable Hole. But generally, if you fare well, whatever Portable Hole has it prison, it will get released back, and you should, in theory, be able to just cancel that or exile whatever Portable Hole does release back. But if it has an ETB effect, just be careful. As you can kind of see, last couple games I Portable Hole and then I farewell, and then what happened was the geese, those geese came back and gave the my opponent 2 food tokens. So yeah, that was just the little tricky part that I missed, but that game I also won, so I was okay with that. Um, yeah, Search for Escanta, as you can kind of see, can be a dead card sometimes in the late game if you're fighting for tempo. Search will never resolve, but if you're able to resolve Search, it can win you the game. It searches for your land, stuff like that. Helps you fix your draws, which I really like. Sometimes you don't even have to flip it. I usually like to flip it because one, if I have nothing to do with my mana, I can dump it into the search, or 2, it also is sort of a mana accelerant, so it becomes a land itself. So kind of nice there. Um, and yeah, Shatter the Sky was fine. There's only 1 or 2 games where I shattered where my opponent actually drew something off of the shatter. But for the most part, it clears out a lot of low level threats, or goal wide boards, so we're okay with that. Yeah, and Emperor's been pretty good. Emperor's, as you can kind of see, um, on her own, every other turn she becomes like an engine. She's always putting I think like 1 to 2 power on board every turn, so which is kind of nice. So yeah, Emperor's been pretty good there. Deluge, yeah, good, but like I said, in my deck profile, I think Deluge and Memory or Search for Skanta kind of conflict. So plus Narset. So you choose one of these, or you kind of try to make a balance out of them. I think what most people may do is they may play one Search, maybe two Narsets and two Deluge. That might be the play, but I tend to just like doubling down on Narset for the commit memory play. As you can kind of see in I think one or two example of the games I played today, where commit memory just wins the game out of nowhere, especially if our opponent doesn't have an answer to it, and it acts as a 4 mana cryptic command, I guess. So it's hard to cast, but when you're able to cast it at the right time, um, it's game winning. And you do have to be careful about when to cast it and stuff like that. If you think they have some way of removing your Narset, casting this will lose you the game. So something like a bolt, or like a bolt. Bolts don't exist in this game. I think there's like other pingers that are instant speed. So bolts, brazen borrower, stuff like that, or like even the faithful absent. If they have some way of killing your Narset while you cast the commit, you'll lose there because then you're 6 mana behind, and you both drew 7 cards, and they get access to playing their 7 card first. So just be careful about that. Hopefully they draw 7 lands or something garbagey, and then you'll be able to control it. If they draw a bunch of creatures and you drew some board wipes, you might be able to restabilize yourself there. But yeah, it also hits the graveyard technically. It shuffles their entire graveyard back into their deck. So you can kind of hose some graveyard strategy there. So that's kind of nice. Most of the time, think my memory gets exiled through my own farewell. But yeah, farewell is a really good card. Honestly, I would play two if it wasn't so expensive. Um, you can argue you can honestly play two of these, but I think on turn four sometimes you just need that board wipe. You need something cheap to remove the board, and I think Shatter is gonna fit into that slot right there. Now, honestly, if we had Supreme Verdict, this would be Supreme Verdict any day. Shatter feels a little awful sometimes because they're drawing a card and they can counter it, so it's a so-so against certain matchups. But definitely, if we had um, Supreme Verdict, I would play that over Shatter the Sky any day. And the only other card to think about is maybe if we ever get Dig Through Time or Treasure Cruise. Those are two other good draw cards for the deck. Our deck does not have many draw power. I think our only draw power, in theory, is honestly Teferi. So we don't really get cucked by Narset as much because most of our deck is searching. Like Deluge is technically a draw card, and I guess Narset is a draw card in some sense. But these cards you're just looking at the top of your deck. Same thing with the search. You're just searching your top of your deck. So we're not super weak to Narset. Sharks we're always casting on our opponent's turn anyway, so it's not weak to Narset. It's actually one of the strongest card against Narset. If they Narset minus, you cycle a Shark for 3, you can just run over to Narset next turn. So Shark is definitely a great card. Great ending card. Kind of slow for 3 mana. It's a weak card in the early game, stronger card in the late game for sure. Whether you cycle it or you cast it as an enchantment, definitely later in the game, it's a very strong card. It's one of our win cons, and one of our ways to get creatures on the board, um, and that our opponent can't counter. So, Shark's pretty good. Um, Other than that, I think that's all. Kahira, I only add him, use him when I feel like I need a body on the board, or if I just had extra mana and I wasn't really doing anything at all with it, then you can always add Kahira to the board or to your hand, drop him on the board, and if you have Emperor, you can just start pumping up Kahira, make him a 4/2, a 5/4 sometimes with Vigilance is pretty good, I heard. So, 5/4 with Vigilance or a 3/4 with Vigilance is pretty good. Um, and yeah, that's all I got for you guys. So hope you enjoy the gameplay. I know it's been a while since I played Arena. Every time I did try to stream Arena, I get kind of tilted while I'm playing, because I either don't draw the cards I need or just get land stuck. Today's game, I would say it's 75% pretty good. I might have the very first game. I think I misplayed a lot. But other than that, I think the rest of the games went pretty well and showcased the deck pretty decently as to how to kind of play control there, and how the when and when to activate certain cards and stuff like that. The only thing I would may change about the deck is maybe find some other planeswalkers if these three aren't doing it for you. Maybe try to find some other different planeswalkers to throw into the mix. Um, I don't know which other ones. I know you can try some of the other Teferis, like the other two 4 mana Teferis. I don't think they're that great for um for this particular purpose. But I mean, I think the Emperor is pretty strong as where she is right now. Being able to just to flash in, start making tokens, start doing that. She's got very low survivability. She always usually just dies. Either you cast her on top of herself, or she just gets pinged or smacked. So yeah. Anyways, I got someone calling me, so I'll go ahead and end the video here. Yeah, hope you guys have a good one. See you guys next time.